Hang on.
You know, good old. Nice. Oof, I like that sound. I feel like that could be the starting sound of this podcast, of this show.
Nice.
Of this episode.
Episode
11.
Episode 11.
I mean, we have said before and we have proven that this show is halfway, I'd say half.
Mm-hmm.
It's half an ASMR podcast.
Half an ASMR.
Half a Dum Dum podcast.
Half a Dum Dum podcast.
Okay. It's like its own category.
Exactly. It's like, Dum Dum meets ASMR.
Yeah. Wow. It's like the biggest UFC fight.
Exactly.
You can look forward to.
In the Octagon this Thursday night, ASMR and the Dum Dum podcast. Fighting in the left corner is Lucas with his amazing Spanish fighting skills. Who knows what he can do? And then in the right corner is Morgan the New Zealander. He is fighting with the Kiwi style. The waka waka. He can do a haka before waka. Every fight. Waka. A waka is actually a Maori boat. That's very different.
Wow. I'm glad it means anything at all.
I was going to say, like,
just made that up.
You're trying to say haka or waka or whakatane.
I was actually thinking of Wakanda.
Wakanda. Just, okay, end the podcast. That's it. You've offended too many people.
That's your neighbors, brother.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's our neighbors. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Waka waka. This time for Africa.
Shakira's the president, right?
Yeah, she's
Prime Minister.
She's the president. Waka waka, hey, waka waka, hey, summer. I don't know the lyrics.
You're such a brave man to do like such a shitty job of that.
Oh
song.
yeah, but the point is, if you do a shitty job, everyone can laugh at it.
True.
I'm not trying.
Yeah.
If I was trying, I'll be like, cut it. Cut it.
But you tried too hard and it didn't even get close.
Exactly.
To doing it
Where
well.
I was just like, waka waka, hey, waka waka, hey. Like everyone's just like, yeah, I feel you. We can't sing either.
Good point. Yeah.
Like, does it look like I'm trying? Clearly not.
Cool.
No doubt.
All right. I just have to say right away. Again, my brain is fucked.
Wow.
And
who hurt you?
Yeah. It's just it was a long time ago. I don't want to speak about it.
Sadness.
Hashtag sadness, bro.
Hashtag sadness. Let the waterfall flow from your eyes, my friend. Let it descend.
Casually, an ad drops in with like supplements.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Like, take these supplements to be happy again.
You need to have the natural
Don't be
boils.
like one of the Dum Dums. Be yourself. Be a man.
Yeah, I was gonna
yourself.
say, like, don't let anyone ruin your life. Be a man. Ruin it yourself.
So good.
So, I hate it.
I love it.
I know, but the look on his face. Be a man. Ruin it yourself.
Super serious.
Exactly. Super serious.
Wow. And no, we're not selling supplements yet.
Yeah.
And
it would be Dum Dum supplements.
So you don't end up dumb as we are.
Yeah, it's all about, brain supplements, so you don't end up like us. Oh, quickly, I need to take my supplements. I've listened to another episode of the Dum Dums. Quickly. And then, like, if they don't get the supplements quick enough,
within 5 minutes.
Within 5 minutes, they become vegetables.
Yes.
Like carry.
Straight vegetative state.
Carry right here. See, the trick is, though, if we put so much, like bad drugs in the supplements, they get dependent on it.
Oh.
So if they don't take it, their brain shuts off.
Wow, and they have to like buy it from us.
They have to buy it from us.
Because we are only sellers.
Because we're the only sellers.
Wow.
Hashtag business idea. Hashtag billionaires in 5 minutes.
Hashtag bad people.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if we just put a little bit more meth in here, they'll have to try it.
Is that why? Like, is it because of those kind of ideas why people call you Dr. Dum Dum?
Dr. Dum Dum is my name.
Dr. Morgan.
No.
Do straight like pinky to mouth move.
Dr. Evil.
Oh, yeah, like that.
I'm Dr. Dum Dum. And the best part is, nobody can stop me. Dr. Dum Dum strikes again.
Let's go. This is for the listeners. If you didn't catch this, we put like our pinky to the edge of our mouth,
Exactly.
imitating the bad guy from Austin Powers.
Yeah, he's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil, right? Yeah, there you go.
Where-
if you don't know Dr. Evil,
Just, turn the podcast
Wow,
off
it's just
and
like-
go watch Austin Powers.
turn off your phone, turn on your TV, and watch fucking Austin Powers. It's a classic, and everyone
is
should have watched it.
I feel like it's a cultural movie.
If you haven't seen it, you're probably too young.
And if you haven't seen it also,
If
you're
you
probably
have
too
seen
old.
it, you're probably too old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I aged drastically, just
You
like
should probably take more
yes.
supplements.
Oh, Austin Powers.
I remember when that movie came out 100 years ago.
Wow. Exactly as old as you are.
I'm 1,000 years old.
Did you forget again your dentures? Just put him in, for Christ's sake.
For
I
Christ.
can barely understand
Did you know that I was best friends with Jesus Christ? That's how old I am.
Come on, Bimmy. Stop talking trash.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Oh, Jim. If it wasn't for your fucking huge ding dong, I would have left you a long time ago.
That's true.
We would be such a entertaining old couple.
We would. Everyone would be like, "What the fuck?" I'm like,
Shut your fucking pie hole, Lucas. What are you talking about?
Before we jump seriously into this episode,
"Wow, seriously."
I want to say two
when
things.
have we ever been serious on this?
That's I didn't want to talk about
Okay.
it. Bro, don't bring that up again, bro. Like me. You hurt me. You hurt my feelings. I want to say two things. Yeah, the smallest violin in the world, right?
Yeah. So tiny. Asking for
shout
a
out
friend.
to SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
And no, Krabs. It was
Yeah.
Krabs that played it.
it's the one.
And I want to say two things. One, remember we're publishing from now on, well, since like a few weeks now, every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday,
So it's once a week, so you can get used to the routine.
once a week.
Yes. And number two, very exciting news. I told you that I think today.
Super exciting.
Since yesterday, we are capable of publishing video podcast on Spotify.
Hell yeah! So you can watch how stupid we are
Exactly.
as well.
And without leaving
Not
the app.
just listening. You can actually see how stupid we actually are.
Exactly. And you don't even have to go to YouTube for that.
You can literally use two of your senses, your eyes and your ears.
Let's go.
Hell yeah! So
Like-
now they can go deaf and blind.
Yes. Well, actually, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, they're like, my ears, my eyes. What have they done?
It's a pure torturing pleasure.
It is. It's like one of those full on masochist kind of like porn kind of channels where it's just like, my ears are burning, but I love it. My eyes are bleeding, but I'm loving it.
One of those classical channels.
Classic
we
channels.
all know.
We all know.
Regularly see.
Exactly. Like they're gonna literally on like Pornhub, there'll be like a new channel. It will be the Dum Dums.
Yeah, on Discovery Channel.
Exactly. And yeah, on the Discovery Channel for sure. Like we'll do it like we do it in the
Discovery Channel. Oh wow! I was on point.
She.
Yeah. So I received this email yesterday from. Well, not from Spotify directly.
Oh, yeah. My main man
From the
Spotify.
CEO. My man.
Yeah, my man.
That one-
Mr. Spotify himself. He was just like, Lucas, my man. And then he like full on like high-fived you with his, typical Mr. Spotify hand.
We mustache high five.
Mustache high five, so you kissed him. You mustache to mustache.
I didn't want to kissing is a bit explicit, so I wanted to work.
Mustache.
I worked around it.
You were just like, oh,
And you killed the romantic.
Mr. Spotify.
You killed the romanticism.
I'm sorry. I think romanticism didn't fit in that sentence. I'm sorry. I'll have to deny you. You're smart, BD, for now.
I love this old guy who has such a large mustache.
Oh, he has
That-
a very large
and, like, he put-
pause. mustache.
Exactly, you know,
Right.
giving people a chance to like, you know,
of course.
get creative.
Yeah.
And he puts like his hand under his mustache, and he has like a very wavy, like movement with his upper lip,
Yep.
and
And it's like a
and
caterpillar.
it looks like a caterpillar.
Wow.
And it looks like that.
And I'm terrified.
Very impressive. I showed you. You remember?
And I was physically sick for 2 weeks.
Wow. I was excited for it too.
Oh, wow. He doesn't need Viagra, folks. He just watches that video. Every time
He's my idol, man. I was like, one day, you know,
One day.
I'll be able to do the caterpillar move.
If you don't do anything else with your life besides do the caterpillar with your mustache, you've achieved everything. That's his goal. Not doing 100 episodes of the Dum Dums. Not even becoming like the photographer you dream of.
Of course not.
Nah.
That is like second place right there.
That's second and third place. But the first place, caterpillaring mustache.
Yeah.
It will be on his gravestone. He'll be like, at least I caterpillared my
together-
mustache.
it's
And everyone will like,
Wow.
yes.
Jesus Christ. You're always clipping the mic with that shit.
Hell yeah.
By the way.
Fucking yeah.
It's right there. It's right up there together with like nailing the Wookiee sound.
Oh, yeah. That
It's
is
right up. It's sharing the first place.
sharing the first place. Well,
Yeah.
you're getting pretty close. I feel like there's a lot of ladies around Dusseldorf hearing the Wookiee and just losing their panties.
Yes. Losing their shit.
There's a very big difference between losing their panties and losing their shit.
True. Maybe
One
it's both.
has.
How about both at the same time?
I'd be worried, their panties drop and they lose their bowels as well. That just does not sound sexy
No,
to
thank-
me.
no, thank you.
It's like,
Losing their shit it makes sense. What you said does make sense.
well, like immediately their panties
Possible.
drop. Their panties drop. They're like, "Brrr," and then you're like, oh, like Lucas, and then their panties immediately suddenly drop. We're losing their shit. Like they're having a bowel movement because you hit a Wookiee. That's a turn off, bro.
Normally, I'm comfortable with like discussing topics. This is a bit too much.
That's a bit too much. Wow.
For me. I think, but it's today. My
Wow.
brain can't handle like that much disgusting shit today.
What brain?
The one I'm keeping in my drawer.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
Right.
just left it there for
Yeah.
today so I can like charge.
Did you know that like Albert Einstein's brain got stolen and it was kept in a drawer, like a jar, for,
Are
like,
you
years?
are you accusing me of having Albert Einstein's brain in my drawer?
Yes.
Steven says what? Thief says what?
Get it! We got him!
Jeez, the FBI is like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Like,
the
we've
Dum
been
Dum-
looking
the
for
Dum-
you for like a lot of years now.
The Dum Dum police are
When
just
did he die? Do
crashing
you
it.
remember?
Ooh,
First half,
I don't.
second half
Yeah.
of the 20?
I don't quite remember
I'd say
exactly.
first half. First half of the 20th century. 30s, 40s?
No, longer than that.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
What it was after World War II, wasn't
Could
it?
be. Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Yeah, facts.
Must have been like
Yeah, maybe
50s.
Yeah, or maybe even 60s. Like he lived in the US for quite some time as well. Like he was old, but he still like did his years there.
Oh,
It might be 60s then. Man,
maybe.
I'm
Nope.
faulting my homie right there. My
Nope.
bad, bro.
Yeah.
If you're listening right now.
If you're listening right now, he's
Hey,
rolling in his
hey
fucking grave.
Einstein, if you're listening.
Einstein! Hey, baby.
Hey,
Take me
hey
to
Albert. Hey, Albert. Yo, Albert, bro.
Yo,
If you
Albert.
listen to this, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to
You're
you.
the man.
I feel like David Attenborough is like the Albert Einstein of our generation. for sure.
Maybe.
For
He
sure.
just, yeah, he just got like way older.
Yeah.
He's like 90.
He's more than that.
He's early 90s, right?
Yeah, like I
Or
think
mid 90s?
No, I think he's mid 90s now.
95?
I think he might be 96.
Fuck, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's 90.
My grandparents are 91.
Ooh,
Both of them.
Wow.
They're like within a month between each other.
Holy snap.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, they're rocking
My
it.
grandparents also got like to 93 or something, but like they passed away
Yeah.
a few years ago. So
Shit.
yeah, well,
That
it's
happens.
just how it is. But like my grandpa like really got really, really old. And he
Oh,
was fit like a shoe.
Oh, yeah.
Just his brain gave out.
Yeah.
Gave out.
It's the same with my grandparents. Like they played like doubles tennis all the way up until like 80.
Yeah. And then at some point, like they
Her-
can't speak anymore, and like it gets like it like degenerates really quickly at some point.
Yeah, like my grandma's vision is just slowly.
Oh wow,
just
and memory
leap-
as well.
well,
You
yeah.
get Alzheimer's.
They,
and all
they are,
that.
well, they're not getting Alzheimer's. They're still quite clever. But it's just golly, like her vision dropped and immediately old.
Fuck.
Like it was crazy.
Reminds me of you.
Yeah, like exactly. Like I can't see, I can't hear, I don't have any limbs, so I don't know how I'm actually sitting on this couch.
Somehow you're doing it.
I'm just a stub with a...
Because you're a robot, right?
Exactly.
Robot don't have really human parts.
Exactly.
So
That's
you just call it part of yourself.
Exactly. I've just got one part. The only parts I need
Just me.
It's just me.
What's that in your knee? What knee? It's just me.
That was so stupid. Okay, I'm moving on.
It's a Dum Dum move right there. I have to put it the
Yeah. Put on the beanie, please.
Jesus Christ.
But we worked out that like since I'm a robot, I need to eat a lot of kind of like bolts and drink a lot of oil and make a lot of crude jokes because I know I drink a lot of crude oil. So to like replenish myself, I need to actually say a lot of crude jokes.
Oh, okay.
So
are you like healing yourself with that?
Oh, it's using the crude oil to produce my crude jokes. It's like it's a give and take.
It's a give and take, or is it give or take?
Give and take.
Right.
So like if I take the crude oil, I need to produce crude jokes. And if I say crude jokes, I need to replenish the crude oil. If I don't say crude jokes, it just builds.
Yeah.
Then I might twitch and I might fail because I've built up too much energy in my
I thought you want to make us all believe you're not a robot. Now you're doing the opposite.
It's actually one of those techniques. It's a psychology trick where I will say I'm a robot, and he was like, he's not a robot. Because robots won't talk about themselves being robots.
True, and they won't do robot dance.
It's reverse psychology.
Of course. And they don't squeak when they move, right? It's always pigs.
Yeah, exactly.
Same sound.
And see, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a robot. So it's reverse psychology.
Yeah. 5 seconds of silence for that.
Yeah. And we're back.
Nice. After this quick break we had for our Christian channel listeners, right? Who needed like that 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Peace.
They're like,
peace.
Jesus did not
Let's pray for 5
invent
seconds.
robots, so they can't talk about robots because robots don't exist.
Well, but like Jesus created the human and human created robots. So technically,
wow. Are you saying that
God created robots?
Are you saying that God didn't create everything on the planet all at once, like they said in the Bible? So technically, robots were existing when we were made.
Deep in our hearts, they did.
Deep in our hearts.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a heart, Lucas. I'm a robot. What? Robots don't have hearts.
You just have like a German potato in there.
Yeah. I just have a straight, like, sweet potato.
My parents always told me that the Americans speak like they have a hot potato in their mouth.
Oh, 100%.
It's like a very like...
They talk like this. Like everything's open and...
All right, mate.
That sounded not American at all. That sounded really drunk British. That was like,
maybe that's where they meet.
That was the worst.
Maybe the Americans and the Britons, they meet at their peak drunkenness, and they fusion. They get one.
I just love it how when Americans are just like, oh yes, we're having a house party and we're drinking so much, and then it's just like they're drinking like Bud Light. And it's only like 2%, and they do
really?
wow,
that's soft.
It's and then they're just like, we've drunk so much, oh my god, we had like a 6-pack.
Well, they chug all of it.
Like, come on, bro. Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what we had the other night at the house party.
To be honest, there's something I realized. You can drink the same amount, but if you drink it really quickly, it fucks you up like twice as much.
Oh yeah, because your body just can't process.
Exactly. So if you chug, it's like worse if then compared to like having 3 beers with like 5 or 6%.
Yeah, but if we do what we did and play fucking stack.
Oh yeah, and tornado all the time.
Yeah, and tornado everything. Tornado into life. If you tornado into life, life will tornado you. It's a
tornado to tornado paradox.
That's the one. It's a graph on
paradox.
It's not a paradox.
I just made it one.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sure.
Don't make me angry.
I'm sorry. The Dum Dum paradox.
Don't make me like send carryover.
Carrie will murder me.
Yeah. But tell him to.
Yeah.
He will slice
Always
your
slice me.
throat.
He'll slice me.
He'll slice your throat.
Well, when did Mike Tyson come back?
I don't know. He's always here.
He's always here.
He's
And
always
he's going to open the door and just, one punch us now. Like, where the door is shut.
He'll bite our ears off.
Yeah. He fucking did that.
He did.
He was so high on cocaine.
He was nuts.
He was.
And then afterwards, he was like, why did you bite your opponent's ear off? He was like, I don't know, I just did it.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He was.
Are you nuts?
He was so high on
Years later,
cocaine.
he apologized, but fuck me.
He was heavily
That's
on cocaine.
nuts, dude.
Like, he's said that, like, all of his fights, like.
And no one knows, I don't know who the other person was. I don't know his name.
Nah.
Some random.
Yeah. Well, he's a guy that only has half an ear.
Yeah. I've never seen him afterwards.
Because he only had a half an ear.
And
he's irrelevant.
He was
now.
like, no more pictures.
He was like, nah.
My pictures career is over.
I'm surprised he didn't sue Mike Tyson.
For sure did. Well, on the ring, he could.
Mike Tyson should have been ruined.
Probably.
Like, he bit his fucking
But
ear
for
off.
example, when Khabib fought against McGregor,
Mhm.
against Conor, and when Khabib won, he rear neck choked him. Afterward, he wasn't happy because Conor tapped him away, tap, over.
Yeah.
And then he was so angry because he was like, you pussy, you tapped and you didn't passed away.
Yeah.
No, not passed away. How do you say it?
Passed out.
Passed out. There
You
you go.
didn't die, bro. I'm so
What a
angry. I
bitch.
didn't kill you. Like, what a little bitch. You should have just died, man. Why did you tap out, man?
I was awfully close. Passed out to pass away. All right. He didn't pass out. He tapped and I was like, I need more. And then he looked over to his corner. The guys were outside the octagon.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, he was shouting and they were like, oh, whatever. And then he got so mad, he jumped over the fence outside of the octagon and attacked his trainer, Conor trainer, his jiu-jitsu, black belt trainer.
Yeah.
And he went full beast on him.
Wow.
And the arena went crazy.
Yeah.
You see 100 people trying to separate two guys. Security comes in. It's nuts. And they don't give him the belt on that night. They have to escort him out and shit.
He should be sued, though.
He should be fucking sued. I don't know if he did. But
he must be.
probably
unless
did.
he made a deal with UFC and it became they told him, they gave him a donkey load of
might
money.
have banned it too. I haven't informed myself.
Yeah, but
they might have banned him.
if they didn't ban him and they didn't sue him or anything, I reckon it might be a play. They made UFC super interesting, but this guy wouldn't
Probably.
sue. It'd be a
You
play.
never know what's happening behind.
You
the
never
curtains,
know.
right?
That feels like
Behind the
a
scenes.
UFC thing where I'll pay you 10 million.
Yeah, and you do that,
and you're banned forever.
Yeah,
And it'd be because
deal.
It brings the views.
Yeah.
I would.
And
be
he
I
was
yo.
he was getting old too. He was perfect. I'm retiring and shit.
And if any won too. So.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
That's the way. You never know with this kind of shit. Betting on people with big money.
Yeah. Facts, bro.
Facts.
I'm gonna reset the cameras right
the
here.
casinos usually the casinos and stuff have a lot of kind of dark shit in the background, where they're they bet on people to lose and then, they have to lose or you owe them your life, right? Yeah. For sure. You don't want to get involved in that kind of shit.
Just a quick reminder, if you put your feet there, it's huge compared to everything else.
So what you're saying is I should do this?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what that leads into is...
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
I want to come back to the video podcast thing because I didn't.
Wow.
I want to say just two more things
You want to
about
bore them even more about it?
Yes. Just once, though.
Sure.
So usually what the thing was is, most people who enjoy podcasts probably know the Joe Rogan experience, which is the most successful one ever by today still. And he has a video podcast. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Why does he have it? We don't. That's weird. And then I thought it was because of his reach. And then it was no, it's actually because there are just some countries, basically English-speaking countries, that are allowed to have that feature.
Yeah.
On Spotify, and literally countries like Canada, US,
Yeah.
Britain. And
So all the
maybe, like,
important countries, right?
all the important countries, exactly. I'm glad you like pointed that out
Wow.
and clarified it, you know,
Wow.
for all of us.
The rest of the world, I'm already like getting like deported from Germany right
For
now.
some reason, Spotify was like, no, fuck the rest of the world. They just have audio only.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's nuts. And then I requested, because you can actually request to have a video version, and they can like only give it to you if you're outside the country.
Whoa.
And obviously you're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then lucky us, since yesterday, they, in the email it said that, and I read a bit through it, and I read an article and everything, and they said that they expanded their list of countries that are allowed to do that to, they included now Brazil, Mexico, Germany, France, Spain, and Italy.
Wow, that's quite a short list.
It's a very short. I don't understand why they can't provide that option to everyone. Is it like a software problem?
It'll probably be rights.
Maybe, but like it's super strange. That is so limited.
It'd definitely be rights.
Yeah, probably. But it's coming, and we are very fortunate to live in a country where it's allowed.
So now it's actually added to one of the important country lists now. Wow.
Yeah, now we're officially important.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing else.
Finally.
But now you're a part of, it's not just English countries that are important now.
Exactly.
You're now part of the important list.
Now also like big and rich countries also
Yeah,
included.
I was going to say, well, Austria's not on that list and they're filthy rich.
Yeah, well, true. No, to be honest, I'm a little bit into the podcast scene, and
Really?
I know for a fact that those countries are very like podcast strong.
Yeah.
Like they're like the biggest podcasts out there are from those countries.
Oh, yeah, definitely
So-
like America.
That's why they included them.
100%.
Well, the US was already, but like Germany, I think from the top 10 like most listened podcasts on the world, most of the podcasts on that top 10 list are from Germany.
Oh.
Most of them. Obviously, the number one US, but most of the rest from top 10 all from Germany.
For sure.
Weird, right?
Oh, well, no, it makes sense.
I don't know. Germany? Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, the British, like, I wouldn't,
It's German, bro.
I know, but you'd think that, like, the UK would be pretty top, but
You're right.
apparently not.
Somehow the Germans are really supportive. Really, really supportive. I mean, we are experiencing that to like a minor degree.
I was going to say, we're the top. We're the top of the German
We experience the
podcast.
support.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
say it like that, okay?
No. Our listeners are like, hell yeah.
Fuck
We're
yeah.
so lucky. We're so lucky to be part of that list supporting the top German podcast in English.
And so just to finish this off, I want to say that luckily, since that change came in yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and all the episodes that we published until yesterday, are obviously without video, but I checked and I can update them afterwards.
Nice.
So soon, you will be able to enjoy all of our episodes on Spotify with a video version.
And you'll be able to see our dum-dum faces.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
You were wondering how we look like? Now you will know.
You'll probably be like, turn it off, turn it off.
It's scary.
Dun 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 dun. The most important person right here. Okay.
Baldrick, I'm scared.
You can fuck off, Jimmy.
No. Okay, can we have like a? I want to do two things now. Sock talk and questions.
Sock
What
talk.
should we go for first?
Sock talk.
All right, sock talk. Because I'm really excited about today's socks.
Hell yeah. So, I have to bring my fire up.
Wait, do I have to introduce you?
Hell yeah.
Okay, welcome to After Burp. Give me a second.
Wow. So professional.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back. As a professional.
As a professional, I am. Welcome to Sock Talk.
Sock talk.
Welcoming one of the world's, if not the most leading Socktologists out there. We found him in the wild once. Don't ask more questions. Just be happy with that. And he's a random Kiwi we found in the forest. Okay, if you're happy now? Are you happy now? Okay. Anyway. world's leading socktologist, just joined our sock talk, and he's presenting this week's socks.
Thank you, Lucas. Here I am.
Dr. Morgan.
Dr. Socktologist.
Dr. Morgan, socktologist.
That is my name. Dr. Socktologist Morgan. So,
Wait. Dr. Morgan with your PhD in socktology.
that's the one.
Exactly.
Dr. Morgan, PhD in Socktology.
Nice.
Socktologist.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
How many years is that? 5 days?
100.
About 5 days.
I was gonna 5 days. Yeah, it's a really
About one shopping mall tour. About maybe 2.
exactly
If you're lucky.
exactly. Yeah, it's just a really shitty crayon like sheet of paper that's framed, signed by my mum. Yeah, with a
That boy
smile.
is so smart.
Exactly, with a smiley sticker. With a sticker. That's,
Yeah.
he's a good
It's a
boy.
sock ticket. Sock sticker.
Yeah,
Well, it's difficult to say.
Sock sticker. Yeah, that's weird. Socks sticker. Fucking hell,
I
that's
have to
weird.
pause for that one.
Yeah.
All right. You go for it.
And here we are today. My lovely socks with my sock collection. It is a very beautiful light blue sock. And upon the sock this time, on my heel is orange, and on my toesy woesies is also orange. But the most important part of these socks is no joke. They're just oranges. Types of, orange fruit. And it's very summery and very beautiful for this time of year.
Wow. I would do anything to touch those socks.
Oh, Lucas. Oh.
Wow.
So, on this day, Morgan Banks, the socktologist, signs out.
Signs out. Wow. Peace out.
Peace out.
You drop the mic.
Yeah, drop the mic. That would be very noisy, and we'd have to edit it out.
Drop the sock.
Yeah, I dropped the sock.
Nice. But I really I like them.
It's chill.
Maybe my second place so far.
Ooh.
First place, maybe, only
Maybe.
the cactus.
Yeah. You're a prick.
yeah,
You,
prick.
sir, are a prick.
Yeah.
It is a great sock.
Those, I love those.
Yeah.
But like oranges, second place, bro. Really, like they look juicy, and I get thirsty every time I look at them.
Oh.
Thirsty for more socks.
Oh, shit. Too true.
Nice. I would like to, you officially finish this very important section.
Oh, yes. So this week for Sock Talk has ended, and I will go have my cup of tea. Thank you. I've been summoned by the Queen, and I better go have my tea and my crumpets with her.
I gotta leave now.
Goodbye. And I sock off.
Yeah. Oh. I love that because in German there's a saying. There's ich mach mich auf die Socken, and it means like I go or like I make myself, or it's kind of make myself. I go to the socks. Yeah, I go to the socks. How about that?
I go to the socks.
I go to the socks,
and
it
the
means,
socks go to I.
and it means I'm leaving.
Later, bitch.
Was that a coincidence? Yes, you didn't know that one.
No, I've never heard that one.
Oh, but like
when
fuck
you
me.
said, I was like, "Yo,
It's weird, but like in German, it's like a very like well-known thing.
mark me a sock."
All right, so you may introduce our next section of the day.
So it's a DDQ Dum Dum Questions.
There's
Dun, dun, dun.
one. You got one notification.
Oh shit!
Do you know that? Not one. No. It's not one new question. There's something new. Me being the dumb I am, realized yesterday.
Hell yeah!
You tell them what it is, bro.
Well, so it turns out
People
Lucas.
like, I don't remember.
No,
What are you talking about?
wow, already throwing me under the bus. This piece of shit. I listened to you.
wish. What?
What?
Toy bus. What?
That's the one.
Obviously.
So, turns out Lucas used his smart part of the beanie, and he figured out how to actually have the question and the title connected this time.
Yes.
Rather than us actually going,
Together.
oh yes, there's the title. Scroll.
Yeah, we have to,
oh,
like-
there's the question. And we had to like fucking count.
Yes. You have to imagine we had 2 lists.
Yeah.
You couldn't see them at the same time. You have to like cut the phone, and you have to literally like maybe you have like 10 like names
Yeah.
in a row.
And
you're
that
like,
was
oh, it's
the
the
titles?
5th one.
Yeah.
You go to the answers, and
you had
it's
to-
like, oh, it's the fifth one.
You had to
and
count down
go
to
like
the
that.
fifth one, and it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
So that was why when we were like, oh, yes, it's this question, and we had to be like, oh, no, it's the wrong answer. You know?
Wow, we couldn't tell.
We were pretty dumb. I reckon we did a good job of matching it.
Yeah, so far, but from now on, it would get out of hand.
It was already out of hand. So
Okay, so we're gonna read yours. Do you wanna? I'm finding the newest one
wow.
for you.
What about the old ones? We still have.
We
ones.
can reread them.
No, but I meant like we've got questions that haven't been answered, and you're going for the newest one.
No. The thing is, the cool thing about the individual section is that the oldest one come out first.
Ooh.
So once we get there,
nice.
always new ones. We got the Cheesedini.
Yeah, we've done that.
What a lad. Our cousin Wilhelm.
Our cousin Wilhelm.
This one's new.
Oh,
Right, I think it's new.
you think it's new? So
You good? You look very confused for some reason.
it's not there. You've literally just gone.
Dude, just read it, bro. Are you blind? Put up your glasses.
I'm not blind, but like, fuck no.
Do you want me to help you out? Wow, yeah, that's an actual Dum Dum move you're doing right now. You should put on your beanie.
Ah, yeah, no, there it is. I was just like,
What are you looking at? There's not that much to look
I
at.
don't know. Like I was
You know.
blanking, like actual blanking.
Put up your butt on me. Just put it up, bro.
No.
That was way too stupid. Do it.
That
That was stupid, bro.
I was reading because I was looking at the top. I was like, what the fuck? They're cute. Yeah. So the name is Kürbiskenbrot.
Ooh, Kürbis. Was?
Kürbiskenbrot.
Kürbisken?
Kern.
Can?
Kern.
Okay, Kürbiskenbrot.
Kürbiskenbrot.
Wow, which means, do you know?
I actually don't know what it is.
It's
wholemeal bread.
Sunflower seed bread.
Yeah, so the kern is
It's difficult to
yeah,
translate.
I know that the kern is like I thought it'd be like like a kernel that you get that with like
Kernel is something like the core,
yeah.
but like when it comes to seeds, it's also can.
Ah, okay, right. My brain.
Kürbisken.
Right.
Yeah.
So Kürbiskenbrot. Okay. Whoever sent that
Very German.
very German is laughing at me right now.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know it.
Kürbiskenbrot.
Yeah.
And the question here:
Sunflower seed bread.
what was the stupidest thing you believed in as a child?
Ooh, nice. I'm happy the answer is not in German either as well.
Well, I would have.
That would have ruined
I would
you.
have been able to read it anyway.
Yeah.
I just might not have gotten a few words.
So, what's the stupidest thing you believed as in a child? I got one right up. You need to think about it.
Oh, there's so many stupid things.
Just one that really sticks out to you.
You go ahead.
All right.
I've got one lined up, but I want to make sure it's the dumbest because this is the dumbest.
Okay, my one's like I always think of it when it comes to like, just dumb shit I believed back then. But it wasn't like I made it up. It's my father's fault.
I see.
My father's listening to it right now. It's you. I blame you for this one.
Herrn
Alright.
Hochman.
Yeah, he's like, he tricked me into it.
Good.
Okay, he just had fun.
Good.
Okay, it was like, haha,
So
you're a dumb young kid. I'll just trick you.
You're a dumb.
You'll
dumb.
believe anything I
This
tell
was
you.
last week, right?
Yes, I'm not talking about me, right?
Oh yeah. Asking for a friend.
Yes. So I was. How old was I? Maybe
24.
I would say like. Jesus Christ! Actually, was yesterday.
Like, oh my god.
I was like maybe 8 years old.
Okay.
8, 9.
Yeah, sure.
And
Still quite good.
I was walking with my father. We only us two. We were
Right.
walking through like a small village,
Mhm.
or like maybe
Mhm,
maybe like a
mhm,
larger village.
mhm.
And we were passing by the local church,
Right.
and the church they had like a big clock on one of the towers, and like an analog clock.
Right.
Obviously, I'm
Naturally.
just saying because people are very like digital nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's not digital.
It's not digital.
Unlike concrete.
When I was 8, you didn't have the latest iPhone? What a fucking dumb kid.
Yeah. I hate those old school churches.
Those peasants
Those-
with their iPhone's not in their pocket at all times.
So it was like a massive, massive clock on a watch, a clock. It's a clock, right?
Clock.
A clock. On one of the towers of that church, and then he like, I was like, pause. So look at that clock. It's like, look me in the eyes. I'm gonna tell you something very important.
So important.
I was like, what's gonna happen now? I'm like, is this a secret or something? I'm excited. And he looked me right into the eyes.
Right into your optic nerve.
Yeah. And he said this, you know, when you look at any clock, it becomes invisible for anybody else that looks at it.
That's amazing.
And I went like, no fucking way.
You're like, yo.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, no one can see their time right now.
Yeah. And
no one but me.
I proceeded, I was like, well, when I look at the big ass clock on like the church, no one else can see the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes.
That's
That's exactly what I
like,
meant.
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was like, this is unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
And I rolled with that for like maybe 2 years.
Wow. That's pretty stupid. I love it.
One day I was like, yeah, that's pretty bullshit.
That's pretty
But I
cool.
just realized myself, no one, like, I didn't tell anyone because it was a secret.
It was a secret. You know?
Right? So it's like, it was so genius from him. It's like, oh yes, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
That's
what a dick move.
that's pretty dumb.
Like, I kind of, like, I hated it back then. I was like, what? How can you do
Like,
that
how
to me?
could you do that, bro?
And then later I was like, that's a pretty sick ass joke.
That's pretty funny.
Sick joke.
He full on took the piss out of
Yeah.
you for sure.
That tells more about him than about me.
Oh yeah, he was having a great time.
Yes.
It was just like this piece of shit. Where my one's pretty dumb, but like I don't know if it's as dumb as yours.
Doesn't have to be. It's pretty dumb.
So
I put the bar pretty high.
exactly. Where my one was more like whenever we went on like summer holiday, we went like up north, you know, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah.
And we went to like a place called like Tafanui. And it's a beautiful beach, you know, the north of like Auckland. So you have to go for maybe like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it was always one of those things where like we'd go there, we'd go to Matakana. It's a beautiful market. And we'd stop there and would have like delicious burgers, or would have a thing called like a white bait fritter. And
A what?
a white bait fritter. So
I have
white
no
bait
idea what that
is like very tiny like fish.
Oh.
And you catch a lot of them, and you essentially, it's like a kind of like a creamy kind of nutty type flavor of fish. And you have to get like a lot of them, right?
Creamy and nutty. It doesn't sound like fish.
Yeah, but like it's good.
Sounds
So-
delicious.
So when you like catch a lot of them and you fry them all up and
Yeah.
you put in with a bit of egg,
Uh-huh.
and then you put on a bit of toast with a bit of like butter,
Ooh,
and you put like a teeny bit of like salt and pepper.
nice.
Delicious.
Yeah.
So we would get that. It was a little bit expensive, but my
Mhm.
parents were always like, we're coming up for it. Kind of a treat. Delicious.
Wow.
But anywho, we were going to the beach,
Mhm.
and it would always be one when when it was like time to go. We'd always leave kind of when like the sun was going down and people were leaving.
Yeah.
And what my mum would always say is that, so it's time to go. They're shutting the beach now. It's time to go home.
They're shutting the
They're
beach.
shutting the beach, you know, like, and then because everyone were packing up.
The police, the beach police.
Yeah, no, it was
We'll
more.
come
It was
around and
more
kick us
like,
out
it
if
was
you don't leave
more
now.
like, you know, like 5-6-year-olds more like, oh yeah, you know, the beach is closing. You know, like, you know, it's home time for the beach. You know, they can have sleepy times.
Wow,
You know?
yeah,
like
of course.
6-year-old. You know, everyone was going home
Yeah,
because you know it was
It's gonna
getting-
have a long day tomorrow, right?
exactly, you know, and you know it had to, you know, wake up and get all sunny and
Yeah.
beautiful and
Dressed up.
yeah,
Dress up, you know,
exactly.
with the
Had
sun.
exactly, because every time we went, you know, it was really sunny, so it was just like, you know, had to sleep, you know, to come to sunny, beautiful beach.
Yeah.
And for some
Like the
reason,
blanket is,
Yeah.
is the ocean waves.
exactly, it's the waves, and he brings it up, you know,
Yeah, he's like,
and like cute little fucking
Sleep time,
5 to
motherfucker.
6-year-old Morgan was
sleep time's over.
Sleep time's over, motherfucker. But like every time we went to a beach, no matter what it was, if we
Yeah.
were there until like the sun was setting,
Mm.
my mum would be like, it's closing time.
Wow.
You know, it's
She
time to
full
go
on
home.
like,
And I'll be like, okay, time to go home, you know, like, you know. You know, it was really cute. And my
Nice.
brother was older, so he was just like, oh yeah, okay. He went along with it, you know.
Yeah, it's like
But he was only like, I don't know, 7 or 8, so he wasn't too like clever about it. But he was enough where it's like,
that's
we just don't fucking close.
pretty dumb.
But he never said anything like
Why he shouldn't?
yeah.
You know,
And yeah, so
let you let you have your fun. You know,
and it just meant that like I was happy to go home. You know,
Yeah.
my mum did it in a very clever way. Being
very
like,
clever.
Time to go home now.
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna adopt that.
Just because it's just
100%.
and then like by the time we got home, it was time for dinner, and then we
Yeah.
had dinner, and then I went to bed.
Yeah.
And it worked,
Wow,
but like it's a pretty stupid thing.
it's stupid, but it's so smart at the same time.
no, like I being a
Oh,
5-year-old,
dude.
6-year-old, I was like,
As a kid, you believe anything.
oh yeah, but that's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But whoever probably asked this question is probably like, that's not stupid at all. It's cute.
I want it like extra stupid.
Exactly. But like you and I probably had really cute stories. They're probably
Oh, yeah.
like what was the stupid thing you believe? You know, oh yeah, I licked an ice cream cone and it got stuck on my nose forever. You know, like
But that's like something that maybe stupid that happened to you, but not something.
no,
you
but you
believe.
believe it. You know, you have to eat ice cream quick enough, or it'll be stuck
wow.
on your face
Oh,
forever. You
wow.
know, like really like intense stupidity.
Oh,
you know?
but there are a lot of things like that. Like,
sure.
what was this thing? If you there was the saying.
Yeah,
Somehow everyone knew about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like only me.
yeah,
Like it was a thing
yeah.
in Spain
Yeah.
that if you masturbate too much as a kid,
Yes.
you will get blind.
Wow, I've never had that shit before.
That's like a national, like, it's like common knowledge.
That's like Christianity to like the extreme.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's the most well-known bullshit
No wonder
known in Spain.
So no wonder I had to have an eye exam yesterday because I've just been masturbating so much in my right eye. I'm just blind.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just
It's
like,
just-
and as a kid, I was like, yeah, sure, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and
Of course, obviously, that's an obvious consequence.
obviously, you know, like it happens, you know, like, but there was a thing my nana used to say, my mum's mum, and she would like, I always pull faces. I'm like known for doing stupid faces,
Mhm.
you know. I send it
Yes.
to my friends.
I can vouch
all
for
the
that.
time. And it's just my normal face. What?
It's just you all the
yeah,
time.
I'm just an-
I don't know anything anywhere else.
I'm just an ugly motherfucker that just smiles, and everyone's like, "Ha, what a face! What a funny face!" I'm like, "That's my actual face." You're deformed. I am deformed. You are ugly. I am ugly.
What did you say?
I was just singing like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, what she said was, you know, if you keep pulling those faces, the wind will change and your face will look like that forever. And like my little
Oh.
kid was just like, I don't want to look like this forever.
Yeah.
And then I kept pulling faces. You're lying, Nana. You know, I didn't say that, but I was just
Yeah.
I figured it out really quick because it's like the wind didn't change. You know.
Yeah. But like that sounds familiar.
It's a thing all
It
over
reminds
the
me
world.
of something they told me back in the days. I can't
It's-
remember it now.
It's a thing everywhere. It's just translated differently.
Yeah.
They would have said it slightly different.
Probably. I think it was something with ears.
Mm.
Like if you pull them like too much,
Yeah.
Eventually like they were like
Yeah.
be like floppy, you know,
Yeah.
or something like
Exactly.
that.
And if you like keep poking your tongue out, you
For
won't
me,
get-
it worked without pulling them too much.
Oh, snap.
I have pretty large ears.
Yeah. You know what they say about large ears, bro?
Yeah. Large earmuffs.
Yeah. Exactly. But it was the same about, like if you poke your tongue out, too much, they'll be like, if you poke your tongue out too much, your
You'll
tongue
become a
will,
lizard.
it'll be like your tongue will fall out, and it's like,
You're a lizard, Harry.
Yeah, you're a blizzard, Harry.
Oh yeah.
You're a skizzard, Harry.
It's a wizard with
Yeah.
a lizard and a blizzard, right?
Yeah, that's the one. It's a lizard wizard and a blizzard.
Yeah. So far, I think maybe best name so far.
Oh yeah.
Potentially.
I still think your cousin. Finham
Oh yeah, true.
wins
That was better.
100%.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yes.
So I might go to another question.
Yeah, second question. Cool. We have just to be clear, we have 7 minutes.
Okay.
Enough for a second question, and we hit it off. And then I would say we go into DDA for the next episode. Yeah,
So that one's done
because we
that one.
kind of neglected that today.
Wow.
Oh, let me read the next one.
This one's specifically to me, though.
Okay, you got 2 in a row. I'll get 2 in a row.
Done.
There you go.
Because it specifically says about kiwis.
Okay, you got it. I'm gonna put on my Dum Dum beanie just in case.
Do it.
I'm preparing for an impact. All right, embracing impact.
So this is actually quite a difficult scientific term to pronounce. It's an aptygide.
Is it German?
No, it's New
Zealandish.
It's a scientific Kiwi term for smart people, for smart people.
What the fuck?
So that is an aptygide.
What? Sounds like it was your brother.
Yeah, it might be my brother.
Sounds like who would do that?
And it's got a smiley face
but
too.
Can you say it?
So it's an aptygide.
Aptygide. Sounds like an alligator that's just upped all the time.
So
like dancing uptown funk.
Ich buchstabiere.
Du buchstabierst.
Buchstabiere.
So he's gonna
spell it out.
Spell it out, yeah, like a spelling bee.
Buchstabiere. So Aptygide. Aptygide. Aptygide.
Can I have a look at it? I mean, we clearly are too dumb for this kind of bullshit.
It's actually pretty hard to pronounce.
Apteri. Whoa.
Apteri. It's not even Apteri.
It says Apterigidae.
Aptygide.
Wow. I'm just reading it as it's written. It's Apterigidae.
I'm almost certain that's not how you say it.
Of course not. I'm just trying to... I'm just painting a word picture in our listeners' mind. And then it says in Klammern, how do you say that? In brackets? In brackets. Yeah. Scientific Kiwi term for smart people.
Yeah.
Nice. I love how he writes smart with an O.
Yeah. I'm
nice.
Yeah.
Embracing the Dum Dums.
Exactly. She probably.
All right, go for it.
He or she. Probably.
Fuck, that took us like 5 minutes.
So, which of you is dumber at night?
Oh, at night.
At night.
Very important distinction.
Oh, that's actually a very tough question because we get pretty dumb when we're tired.
That's a very good question.
I become more like introvert, and I enjoy reading my book.
At night?
So therefore, I'm probably smarter than you because
at night.
Yeah, I enjoy my tea and I read my book. So that's pretty smart.
I reckon I'm dumber at night. I'm smarter in the morning. I'm more like my brain.
Well, you do wake up really early,
yeah,
and you go to bed kind of late. So
yeah,
the median of smart to dumbness is actually quite a narrow kind of field.
Jesus Christ, calling me narrow?
Yes, but no, it's just like if you don't sleep for that long, it's hard to retain the smart for the whole day. That's what I'm saying. Where for me, I'm just permadumb. Permafrost.
Permadumb. So I think we can split it up like that. I'm dumber at night. You're dumber during the day. How about that? Can we be happy with that?
I don't know if I'd be happy about that.
Well, you suggested it.
I suggested that technically you'd be dumber at both aspects.
Wow.
Because you've got the...
I'll gladly take it. I'll take it.
You've got the median of having less hours of sleep, and you're waking up earlier and you're going to bed later than I am.
True.
So naturally, you're more often than not probably dumber than I am.
Maybe.
In a logical aspect.
Let's say 60-40.
However, I'm pretty dumb. I'm permadumb.
It's like...
So no matter in the morning or at night, I'm pretty dumb.
The thing is, we're not like true Dum Dums, obviously, but...
Well...
but however, we can be dumb very easily, and we have a lot of fun being.
Oh, yeah. like
silly.
Last night, I was pretty dumb. Like, I had a really bad day, and I was just...
You were tired.
My brain was gone.
When you're tired, I feel like I'm not done. I'm just shutting down.
Yeah.
I just don't speak a lot.
Well, that is kind of dumb, though.
And when I speak... Embrace for impact.
That's the word. You're just like, hey, Morgan, shut the fuck up. No, you're not like that at all.
I wouldn't say that.
But you're thinking
I'll think it.
You'll be like, I'm going to slap this motherfucker.
Yeah. Which is technically different from
like last night, I was like, I'm going to bed. And you're like, okay. I just fucked off.
I want to throw actually something a little bit smart into the conversation.
Wow, do it.
That, relates to the question. I was listening to an episode, to the latest episode of the Joe Rogan Experience. He had like
Nice.
a neuroscientist.
I feel like we're sponsoring him.
Well, sure.
We've said it
Not like he needs it.
twice. I know, but twice.
Well, I'm just a big fan.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, he
And
has a good perspective.
last episode with a neuroscientist, and he said something that I couldn't forget.
Yeah.
And it's like he divides the day into, and like, you know, section 1, section 2. Section 1 is the first 9 hours of the day.
Yeah.
From when you wake up, first 9 hours, and then that's the phase 1, and phase 1 is more analytical, more mathematical, more straightforward.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right?
That seems true.
For like,
For
that's
sure.
like universal.
100%.
And then nighttime, which is like after those 9 hours, the next 10 to 17 hours, right, to complete that day to 24. It's because it's a 24 hours in 2 sections, right?
But you
What?
mean 50.
Yeah, maybe 15. Sure.
Continue.
15. 10 to 15 hours. After those 9 hours are more creative, are more artistic,
I
more,
feel that makes sense.
more original in that sense.
That makes sense.
That's why a lot of like creative people, like writers or
They
painters,
sleep in and wake up later.
well, they tend to create their artwork better at night.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like at university,
Musicians as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like I had a lot of friends that would be night owls, and they would do their best shit at like 2 in the
Yeah,
morning.
comedians, you know, all of these guys.
Yeah,
And
I wasn't. I was like, I need my sleep because I'm dumb.
you know, and following that rule, it kind of makes sense that,
That
I'm
makes
more
sense.
dum-dum, more creative, more funny thinking
Yeah,
at night.
I reckon that makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like our episodes will be different if we would do them later.
Or in the morning.
Later or in the morning?
If we did like,
In the
'cause
morning?
we've reached past our 9
True.
hours.
I don't know, in the no, like first 9 hours is when you wake up, and
Yeah.
then 9 hours.
Yeah.
So in the morning, I don't know, it will be
Well,
very different,
that's
less
what
silly.
It would be too analytical.
Yeah.
Because if you wake up at 6, like you do every day,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah,
by
yeah.
9,
I wouldn't like it.
9 hours,
Not fresh.
you know, you're like, it's already 6 hours is 12 o'clock. And
Yeah.
then you'd literally you have to do it before 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you don't finish work until then.
Yeah.
So-
no, yeah, no, I wouldn't enjoy it.
We always do it in your creative point.
Well, it's like
every time.
it's my start. It's the start of my second phase, if we can call it like that.
For
You
sure.
know?
Where for me, it's like I wake up at 7:30, but usually
Well,
7 o'clock.
yeah.
So I would say that my creative space starts.
In like an hour, like from 7 plus 9.
Yeah. So like your one is like mine's 4. So literally like when you finish work and you turn back up and I've done my homework,
Yeah.
we start the podcast. So it's done.
Yeah.
So I'm like bordering my creative time.
It's good. It's good. I think if we would do it like maybe at night, like at 8, 9, after. The thing is, after dinner, like dinner also is like a big chunk.
Oh yeah.
So maybe like 2 hours after dinner, I think that would be
The
perfect.
problem is we don't have a time for dinner. So that could be any
Yeah,
time.
we could have early dinner and like have it afterwards,
True.
but we will be more tired as well.
So we'd have to do it at 8 o'clock every day.
Yeah, but it's just, I'm saying we should do it. I'm just
No.
saying like it would somehow affect like the content and how we think and everything.
I feel
I
like
find that fascinating.
Oh, for sure. I feel like I'd probably be pretty dumb. Like I'm still kind of like I think about things.
Of course.
Like actually, but like at 8 o'clock I'll be like, you know, like I'm just like he said a thing. you
Yeah.
know? Like,
He opened his mouth.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But like
All right, I feel like we gave your brother a pretty decent answer.
I don't know if it is my brother. I reckon my brother doesn't even know about this.
Probably, because you haven't told him, right?
I have
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, then he might.
maybe.
Nice, because who would look up a New Zealand like
I think
scientific?
I think I've got
Come
an
on.
inkling who it might be,
All right,
and
all
I
right.
feel like she's done an amazing job.
Oh shit! Okay, nice. I don't want to know. So, but I appreciate this question.
Yeah,
Um,
like I can't like she's probably gonna be like, or he, it might be my brother, but I
Yeah.
don't think it is. But I reckon they're like, he said it wrong. Like,
oh yeah, I have said it before. For sure, worse than you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I like spelled it out. As
I
a word.
tried to think of it in the most, you know, like English way of saying it.
I think you got pretty close.
The Y is probably a silent letter.
Yeah. It's hard. When it's Latin, it's hard to pronounce.
Exactly.
It is.
And it's a scientific word as well. So
Yeah.
it's probably like a... Yes, that is exactly what it
That
says.
reminds me of very like polished Latin right there. Ooh, I can hear the PhD out of your mouth.
Dr. Dum Dum.
Dr. Morgan.
Dr. Morgan Dum Dum.
PhD in Socktology.
PhD. No, it's PhD in dumbness.
Jesus.
I've written my doctorate.
Prehistoric
Wow.
Socktology.
Wow. Okay. No, I think my PhD would be in like straight up Dum Dum, and my
Wow.
thesis would be on like idiocracy.
How about
That sounds too smart though.
ooh, maybe archaeologic Socktology? Like,
Wow.
you know,
What socks did they wear in the Roman era?
you get like fossils
Fossils of like
of socks.
of socks, and like I reckon that would be a thing. You know, like
Maybe in the future.
I might have to be buried with all my socks, right? So like the archaeologist, why the fuck does he have 1,000 pairs of socks in his grave?
Another guy were like, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? And then a socktologist will be like, oh yes, this is the famous socktologist Morgan,
The first of his generation.
The first of his kind.
Yes.
Socktology actually came from Morgan.
He gave birth.
He gave birth to a sock.
Mother Socktologist.
Yeah, the mother socktologist. We've offended many people. They've just deleted the app, thrown out their phone out.
So I'm sorry for interrupting this flow, but we're slightly over the time.
Wow, slightly.
I want to keep it like I don't want
Keep it hello.
Yeah, I want to keep as halal as possible. I appreciate the 2 questions we had today. I feel like 2 questions is a lot, and it kind of like cuts time from other sections.
For sure.
So we can do it like maybe here and there, but like generally, if we want to do like DDA or something, keep it to 1.
Too true.
How about that?
I feel like Wednesdays we're on like a non-schedule though. Like we're just flowing, and then we're like, oh, we're done.
Oh yes, it flies.
That's
Time flies, bro.
oh, yeah.
Especially when you throw your watch
Exactly.
out the window.
You see time fly.
Of course. In live action. Anyway, I really like the first question, not to like put the second in a shadow, but
Wow.
I really appreciate the first one. I liked it.
It was
I
nice.
found it creative. I
Yeah.
found it inspiring,
Yeah.
and we had a great story to go along with it.
It was good.
Cool. I'll say we hit this off. Thank you all for listening. This has been, as we said in the very beginning, episode 11. Remember, from now on, all episodes will be available on video version as well on Spotify. Very excited about that. Feel free to reach out to us and tell us how you're liking that feature
Hell yeah.
and how you appreciate our beautiful socks and faces. Hashtag not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're ugly. They're filthy feet. We can finally see your filthy feet, Lucas.
Yes.
In the first episode, they're gonna be like, "It's so filthy."
They will see our filthy feet. That's why we wear socks.
That's why we're a
the only
socktologist.
reason.
Yeah, it's literally like 32 degrees.
Some random
right
chick
now.
will be like, "I like your calves, Morgan."
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice legs.
I actually have been
those knees.
I've been working on the curves.
Oh, those knees look like they've never touched the ground.
Wow. I'd be very worried if my knees have never touched the ground, like at any point in my life.
all
I've
right.
never fallen over once.
Ever. Not even as a toddler.
Not even once.
You have always knew how to walk.
I came out of the womb walking.
Yes. Doing the moonwalk.
Doing the moonwalk. Wow, Michael Jackson, like,
You
you
would be
better
proud.
watch out.
Yeah.
You better watch out.
He's turning around in his grave right now.
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like, he's better than me.
Exactly. See,
He's just better than
I do
me.
the moonwalk so good that it's actually the Mars walk.
With that dum-dum comment right there.
Because it's out of this
We are
world.
gonna finish this one off. Has been a real pleasure. Like always, we catch you guys next week. I'm Lucas,
I'm Morgan.
and this has been the Dum Dums. We love you like always. You take care.